Welcome to the Monday call. A few months ago, one of the people in my group started calling it Mondays with Dale, and it kind of stuck. So that's what we call it now. Mondays with Dale, same time every Monday. This is a time for us to all come together and work as, learn as a family. I want this to be a place where people can bond, people can see other people that are in the business with them throughout Africa and the world, because there are people here from the United States. Sometimes there's people here from Australia. But again, this is something that I've put together so that with my team, so that we have a place to learn and to stay up to date on what's going on. Communication is so important in a business like this. Having everybody on the same page, having everybody understanding where they can go for information, where they can go for updates. And so again, that's why we created this. I want to create a family. Okay. We're all in this, we can get in this for different reasons. Some people get in it just for the money. People just get in it for the social. Some people get in it for the ranks, the feeling good about doing something. Whatever your reason for getting into a business like this, I want us all to come together and work for common good so that everybody can succeed. Because this type of business isn't about one person doing really well at the expense of a lot of other people. As far as I'm concerned, this business is about helping everybody on this team succeed to the level they want to succeed to, and you decide where that is. So again, that's why we did this call. Today, I'm going to do something a little different. I always talk about communication, and I'm going to share my screen because I got a little something I've just put together that we put together over time that I think is going to help you guys. Let me just put this up on a full screen here. Okay, hopefully everybody can see that. This is a thing we set up. You guys can go on. All you have to go to is dalefranklin.net. Okay, and you'll see what it's going to be good for in just a second here. I hired a company to kind of brand me a little bit, and they took a picture of me from believe it or not, that was my son's wedding. And the picture was taken of me with about 5 other people, and I'll be honest with you, I had a few bruises, but they chose that picture because they thought that it was me. It was the type of person that they wanted to let people see, and so we kind of branded me using that. Now, the beautiful thing about this whole thing is, again, it's easy to get on dalefranklin.net. It's got in the front here, you've got, oops, somebody's there. We got some information down here as far as how to connect to the community and all that. But the easiest way to show you all this is homepage. If you wanted to show somebody an opportunity presentation, here's one by Lennon and Connie. That you could click on. There's several others that I'll show you in just a minute. There's an opportunity blog, which kind of is just an introduction to a few different things about the type of business. There's a little write-up about me, who I am, and how I got into the business. But the most important thing is here, connections. If we go to connections, and again, all you have to do is go on dalefranklin.net and then click connections, or you can actually type in dalefranklin.net/connections/ and it'll bring you here. And here is everything you need to know that I'm always harping about. I'm always talking about in Africa, we're going to be, we do a lot of our training and stuff like that through WhatsApp. Our corporate company tends to do most of theirs through Telegram. There's also a lot of Facebook groups that come in pretty handy. So literally you can go here, excuse me, you go here and you can go in and connect to Telegram, and it'll show you how to get onto Telegram. You can do the same thing with WhatsApp. You can follow Dale Franklin on Facebook, which actually will take you right to some of the corporate corporate Facebook settings. And then, you know, everybody talks about some of the Facebook groups that we have that are so good. Like I have people all the time ask me, how do I get testimonials? Well, just go down here, click on Win Testimonials. It'll take you right to the testimonial page. If you want to know more about the Win Network, which is basically everybody from Chris Robinson down on his team, you just click on there and it'll take you to that. Same thing with people I've had Chris Bailey on here, and many people have been very happy with the way that he trains. And so you can click on that, and it'll take you right to their group page. Also, very important here, everything that I do on these calls on Monday, along with a lot of trainings and presentations and stuff like that, we put into a YouTube group, and all you have to do is click on that. It'll take you here to this page. And if you click on video, this will show you some of the videos, but if you click on videos itself, it's going to take you to every video that I have put in here. So all these videos, each Monday call is here. So you can go back and look at some of them if you want to. There's an opportunity presentation by Chris Bailey. There's a special presentations put on. There's another opportunity presentation by Chris. We've got some marketing training from Chris Bailey. There's some back office training here that walks you through the back office. Some of the Super Saturdays are on there for training. So everything that we have done to try to strengthen our team is here at easy access for you. So I hope you see value in this. I feel that if you find any value in coming on this call at all, maybe some people on your team will feel the same way. And so here's a way for you to show them anything that we've done in the past, any specific Monday with any specific trainer that we had on here, maybe that really resonated with you. You'll be able to go here and click on it and present it to anybody you want to present to. So I hope this helps you. It's still a work in progress, but you know, we're just trying to create a centralized place where you can have everything you need to be successful. So let me get out of that. So that's that. I've always talked to you guys about all the things that were important, but I've never really showed you an easy way to get all of them. And I'm hoping that this will help you. If you want to reach out to me personally for anything, through WhatsApp, Telegram, phone calls, whatever, my phone number is 1-802-343-9075. I'll say that one more time. 1-802-343-9075. And if you want to reach out to me personally on Facebook, my Facebook address is Dale, D-A-L-E, Franklin, Franklin, .378. So again, I want you, if you feel the need to reach out to me for anything, I want you to be able to do that. But again, I'm always available. I do this business. I own other businesses, but I'm very fortunate enough to have a lot of great people working for me. So I only spend a few hours per week on these other businesses, and I'm here for you for most of the rest of the time. So if you need me for referencing anything, feel free to reach out to me. You'll also notice that on Telegram, on WhatsApp, and a few of the other apps, you'll see that one of my teammates, Jody Levanway, sends out, if you reach out to her, she'll send you out a list of things that you could download, a list of groups that you might want to join, and she'll send you out every day in the group. She posts what's happening tomorrow. So you know, you might have somebody you want to do an opportunity presentation for, and she sends out all the information, so you can see where you can go for information on an opportunity presentation. You can see a place where you can go for training, because there's training going on all over the world every day by some phenomenal trainers that are much better speakers than I am. But again, we're just trying to give you everything you possibly could need to be successful in this business. We want to get to the point where if you fail at this business, it's because you gave up, not because of not from lack of education, lack of support. And remember what we always say, the only way you can lose in this type of business, especially with My Daily Choice, is to quit. We've told you the story about people, certain people that got out of this business too early, and somebody that they got in turned out to be a superstar. The one classic one is the guy who got in ahead of the top woman in our industry, and if he would still been in, he'd be making about $3 million a year, and he quit because he didn't want to pay for a $60 a month auto ship. So can you imagine that? I mean, put yourself in his shoes. He's sitting there right now today knowing that 2 years ago he quit, and if he'd continued to just pay the $60 per month for a minimum auto ship, he'd be making $3 million a year now, and he's gone. I mean, I don't know. If that happened to me, I don't know what I'd do. I think I'd be out in the woods somewhere trying to figure out, banging my head against a tree. So at any rate, just remember, the only way you can lose in this business is to quit. Okay. Meetings that, again, I've showed you a lot of stuff, but meetings that you can join each during the week. You know, obviously this one every Monday. You've got Chris Bailey's International Opportunity Presentation, which happens noon, 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time every Saturday, and he does that specifically for the rest of the world. Does a great job. Of course, we have Adrian's on here. Adrian and his whole team, they put on meetings every day, I think, throughout the week. I'll let him explain that a little more when he comes on. And then I'm more than willing to do individual opportunity presentations, one-on-ones, groups. If you get somebody that's just got into the business and they want to do their grand opening and invite 10, 12, 15, 20 people to a call me up, schedule it. We can do an opportunity presentation, or we can set you up with somebody else to do them. Excuse me one second. The important thing is that you find a comfort zone. You find the right person that you feel comfortable about, that does a presentation the way you like it, and you use them to build your business. Now, some people might like the way I do it. Some people will say, he's not that great of a speaker. Adrian does a better job, or Chris Bailey does a better job, or Chris Robinson. It's not about, there's no ego here. It's just about who is going to fit the best for you, and that's what we're trying to give you. So many options that you can choose where you want to go and how you want to do it. A couple other things before we get started here. Just want to give you a couple extra updates. The next Super Saturday for us, which we do every month, is going to be May 1st. Super Saturdays, we bring in usually 3 or 4 or 5 of our top leaders, and they all speak for about 15 minutes. The whole thing takes about an hour and a half, and it keeps us up to date. We get some recognition for people who've made ranks during the month, and we give you what we hope is tidbits of information that's going to help you build, help you make your team stronger, unify your team even stronger. So again, that's coming up. The next one is going to be May 1st. Also, just a tip. This is now for many people, but we are getting ready to open Ukraine, okay? And we're already building some stuff there. So if you have contacts in Ukraine, or even in Russia, because the Russian market's gonna be opening probably 30 days after that, start building the relationships, start reaching out, start the last thing you wanna do, and I think the mistake people make, is they just call somebody up and say, hey, you want to join my business? People want to work with people that they like. And the best way to find people you like is to meet them and build a rapport, build a friendship, and then over a period of time, show them what you're doing in the business, and possibly they want to join you. So, and the great thing about when a new country opens up and we're in that kind of pre-launch mode, that's when the greatest fortunes could be made, because people are new at it, people are excited about it, and it's easy to build. Now, there can be some obstacles because it's brand new in that country. So you got to realize there may be a few little hurdles to jump over. But the bottom line is we have these things coming up. in the near future. So start right now. Just start building your relationships. Okay. So that's about all for me. I'm going to now introduce the person everybody wants to hear from. Adriaan Pieterse is, I mean, I can't say enough about this guy. He's a 50K affiliate with My Daily Choice. He's been successful in multiple network marketing companies. His first 2 months with My Daily Choice, he won the award as the top builder in the world 2 months in a row. I mean, with the thousands upon thousands of people we have in this business, he beat everybody 2 months in a row. And then just a couple months ago, we had another little contest on growth, and he was one of the top winners then too. So this is a guy who knows how to build, and he knows. And the reason is not only does he know how to build from a standpoint of reaching out to people, he knows how to build relationships. He knows how to train. He's a fantastic leader, trainer, motivator. He's a recruiting beast. And a thing I love about him is the fact, on top of all that, he's a man of integrity. He's building it the right way. There's a lot of people in network marketing around the world that build things what I consider the wrong way. He builds the right way. He cares about his teams. He cares about having people succeed. And so again, I have yet to meet him in person. I can't wait to get to South Africa and meet him. Hopefully by then the pandemic is settled down enough so that I can give the guy a big hug, because I just think we have a lot in common. But without further ado, Adriaan, are you on the call?
Man, I'm here. I'm sitting here. I've got my notepad. I've got my pen. I'm always ready to learn. I'm always learning. And first and foremost, Dale, it's thank you for the unbelievable introduction, but it's all about staying close to the fire. But I want to lift up my hat for you being consistent. Every Monday is with Dale. A lot of people stand up on a Monday morning. Oh, it's a blue Monday. Some people stand up in our team because of you. It's a Dale Monday. So when you have that blue Monday in your face, now you know for a fact you can have a Dale Monday, because Dale Franklin, since I joined this company, and his name, if you're consistent and you know what you want, and you're part of an unbelievable company like My Daily Choice or any other company, you will always find that people's names, what's the right English word? Their names run them up. Their names is just going all over, because when somebody is consistent, they know exactly what they want. And I just want to give it back to you, Dale, your leadership, your mentorship, your dedication towards the entire world, because there's a lot of people in this team and that's what I love about network marketing. They don't even realize that doing what you're doing, you don't capitalize on everything or anyone, or like in the entire, maybe there's only one of your team members on this call. But that's what I like about you, and with Phil Reynolds as well. You guys, your leadership in the African continent is like a lighthouse mentality. You can see it globally. You're always consistent in what you want. You're so professional that you can actually just carry on talking. I was making notes here. It's just exciting to have this platform. And the best price of all of this is for free, man. When I said yes, I was also sitting in the back room 13 years ago. I said yes for this industry, and I was confused because my mindset was working in one industry, working with the law, and then all of a sudden coming into network marketing was like, okay, I'm in a brand new school now. I need to learn. I can't go and just do everything. I need to go and learn. And the only way to learn is to follow the one blueprint that's laid out from right on the top. My father always says to me, a fish rottens from the head. And I know for a fact with Josh and Jenna's vision and everything that my brother leader, Chris Robertson, is showing us, I mean, where can you go wrong? Because everything goes all the way from the top right to ground level. It's like we're all getting spoon feed with the fastest growing company, and with you allowing for people to have no Blue More Mondays, but to have a Dale Monday. So I want to give it back to you. Thank you what you do for the entire team worldwide for My Daily Choice every Monday, having this platform. And it's all about getting training. If you look at the sportsman, if you don't train, you can't compete. And if you're a spectator, you'll only see what other people are achieving. And that's what I sometimes see. There's so many people joining this industry and they become spectators, where they can sitting on the side and watching what the 22 people on the field does, and they're the only ones winning. So a platform of training and platforms like this that you've just opened up, it's phenomenal for people to learn from other people, steal other people's success stories until you've got your own story. So Dale, thank you so much for for this platform. We really, all of us, even on this call, although there's 40, I know for a fact every Monday it's packed out with Dale on a Monday. So I really appreciate you, man.
Well, thank you, Adriaan. You know, you're right about a couple of things. You know, there's a lot of people come on this team on this call that aren't necessarily part of my team. But you know, I've always been a believer that a rising tide lifts all ships. And if we make My Daily Choice the biggest name in network marketing, whether you're on my team or not, if you're part of that, of helping that happen, it's going to help all my team, all of my people. So again, I have always believed that you know, givers gain. No matter how you look at it, givers gain. You do what you can for your team, and somewhere along the way, it's all going to come back, and you're gonna benefit from it. What I'd like you to chat about first, before I know you're going to get in some training here, but give us a little, for the people on the call that might be new and might not have met you before. Give us a little background of your life before you joined My Daily Choice. Tell us about how you came up through the industry. I love your story.
Okay, so first and foremost, I'm an ordinary guy like each and every one. On the age of 16 years old, I was selling newspapers. I'm born and bred in the Boland in Montague in Cape Town, where it gets super cold. It also snows there every winter. And since I was 16 years old, I was selling newspapers. And then one of my best friends, his father was really poor, and they were not like, they didn't have what all the others had. So basically his money also was not only for himself, but for his friends as well, for his family. And then 1 year later, he came to me and he says, Adriaan, I'm done with selling newspapers. I'm going to switch gears and I'm going to sell milkshakes. So I thought this guy really he went nuts, because selling milkshakes in the winter, no, who's going to buy a milkshake? Newspaper, everybody wants to have the new news. So off he went, never saw him again. And then 22 years forward in my life, I was broke as a joke. In 2008, I was part of a union called the Scorpions in South Africa, and they closed down in our face. And man, being part of that kind of environment, I did not know which way to turn. And I went to my father, knowing very well that he's also going to tell me, I made the bed, you need to sleep in it. You made wrong choices in life. But I had a baby that was 4 months old, and having a baby and you haven't got a job, your job just closed in front of you. Then a lot of stuff goes through your mind, and fear gets into your life. And then as I got to Strand in the Western Cape, I saw this red Mustang. And man, that car was like, actually, I think that was an appointment that I had with God on that day, because guess who got out of that Mustang? Mark jumped out of the car. He was my best friend when we were in school. And because I was just mental, because that's how we are. We can say, oh, we're not judging people, but when you have nothing and you broke, all your friends is broke as well. So I automatically thought that either he stole this car or this is his boss's car. And I went straight up to him and I said to him, Mark, where did you get this car? Whose Mustang is this? Are you part of something? Did you rob a bank? What the hell did you do here? He says, man, I'm still selling milkshakes. But because I had so much pride to ask him, man, what is this? And he said to me, man, I am part of a company. I don't want to mention the company's name, because I'm not here to talk about other companies. I've got the MDC in my life right now, and that's where I am. So he was part of a company that's one of the ancestors of network marketing. And I was too proud to tell him, okay, I need a chance as well. Knowing that when I was 16, I had the opportunity in front of me. And I could have and he was already earning a 7-figure earner in South Africa, living in a couple of houses, and he was making good money. So I went in and I went to search for another network marketing company, and I found the first one, being part of 6 companies, hit the top rank in the African continent in those companies. And then a year ago, actually 2019 October, I got a phone call from a friend. That's how I said, your name always goes and people talk about this is the way this guy does. And I got a phone call and I remember it clearly. I said no, because being uneducated about this cannabis industry, I thought, no, man, I don't want to be part of drugs. I do charity in Western Cape where I stay. I do a lot of charity, so I don't want to be part of any drugs or anything. And then the next day, our president of our country says, this is the year. And he spoke in Parliament that we're going to tap into the cannabis industry. And now today I'm part of NDC because I said, if the president is doing it, I'm going to do it. And I will never go to any other company. I've never said that in front of people, but I've always said, whatever opportunity is the best, I will do. But I can clearly announce today that I'm super excited to be part of My Daily Choice. And being part of the trend needs to be your friend. So that's my life. I just love network marketing. I believe it's a people business. It's you have a tool to look at others and then by default win. So that's basically, that's Adriaan Pieterse, and why they call me Gooi Millies. It's all about sowing and reaping. And the 3 millies actually stand for Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, because I believe if you've got God on your side and not to preach to anyone, even those who don't, I'll pray for you. But you need to be part of something that is so excited in your life that can help other people to uplift their standards. That's where I want to be. I think that's biblical as well.
Well, thank you. You always fire me up. A couple of things you said that are so true. That old adage that you are the 5 people you hang around with the most. If you want to make more money, then you need to maybe sometimes switch the people you're hanging around with. And you kind of talked a little bit about that. And this business. I hear so many people that are in our company that have been in other network marketing companies, and they all say the same thing. This is my last stop. I'm not leaving this company. This company is a house of brands. We don't have to worry about the fact that whatever we're selling is going to become obsolete tomorrow, because we're always adding new brands. During the pandemic, as you mentioned earlier, some of the travel network marketing companies really got hammered. Well, we have a travel part of our business, but because we are a company of brands, we are able to still build with the brands that were really kicking off this time during the pandemic. And when the pandemic is over, travel is going to take off again, and our travel portal will take off again. But we weren't stuck in the middle of being basically destitute during the year and a half that the pandemic killed the travel industry. So again, we are a home of multiple brands. That is the place for people to be. And I know from what I hear, we're getting ready to add another brand very soon. You're always going to have multiple things to sell, so you can build on what you want to build on and build on what is your passion. So, Adriaan, I asked you about giving us some of your training, and you graciously said you would. So I'm going to turn it over to you now. Give us your wisdom. Give us re-excite me, rekindle everything that gets me fired up every day in this business.
I just want to, on that note, I just want to say, Dale, even with High Life Travel being part of our business, I believe a lot of people in My Daily Choice does not go deep into all the house of brands. You don't need to travel international. COVID is banning some international, but you can use High Life Travel inside. You can travel inside your own country and still get unbelievable discounts, and you can actually build. So I just want to tell people, when somebody comes and say, but travel is not selling now, it's not selling towards certain parts, but in your High Life Travel. So I'm going to just share my screen. If you can just allow me, host disabled. Yeah, there we go.
Let me allow you here. One moment.
No problem. Thanks.
There, you should be able to.
You guys, please just take out your pens and papers. This is 4 nuggets that I want to share with you guys, which is actually the foundation before you start your business. And when you say yes, what's the next step to do? So you need to have, that's what was given to me 12, 13 years ago. Sometimes I did also not use it. It's easy for somebody to sit in a class and they learn something, but if you don't put massive action towards it, it means nothing. So you need to have that mindset that I'm going to take what Adriaan is going to give me today, not because it's coming from me. It's not coming from Dale's Monday. It's because you're in an industry that you have the tools, but sometimes you don't use it. And sometimes you try to do the same thing over and over, and you expect a different result. That's insanity. So you need to have that mindset. If this is not working for me, let me ask a leadership. Let me ask Dale's Mondays. Let me get into something else that helps me to allow me to just get some success. And then you leverage from what you've learned. And therefore, I want you guys to just be open-minded what I'm going to share with you, because I want to train you how to work smart. If you guys want to work smart, just give me something there in the chat, man. If you want to work smart, let's work smart. So, work smart, not hard. 4 pillars for a successful network marketing business. I want you to write down, what would it take? What can you do? You say yes today. Let's say you're brand new. You reset yourself, and today you are brand new. I'm going to give you 4 pillars that can help you to succeed. This is what I've trained and what I've been trained to do. And when I started doing this, I saw, man, this is actually exciting, because why? We need to have fun. First, before you do anything to anyone, this is you saying yes to this company. You need to have your goals. So I want you to write down SMART. And the first S, the S stands for specific. When you join this company, there's 2 reasons. Either you're going to say, I've left my work because somebody told me that network marketing is the fastest growing industry in the world. It is the highest payout industry in the world. I think it's just over 200 million a year. So you need to have a goal. Why are you doing this? You need to write down, I want to have you need to be specific. I'm going to do this for my son that needs to be in university. I'm going to do this specifically. You need to make it a reality. You need to write down and say, man, I want to have this kind of car. This is why I'm doing this, because I don't have a car, or whatever the case may be. You need to be goal driven. You need to say specific. Be very specific about what exactly is your goal. For example, if you wish to have a car, then wish a car. What model, what color, and so on. So you need to be specific in what you do. The second thing is the M of SMART, and you need to be measurable. You must be able to measure how much business you need to generate to get to that car. You can't just say, I want a car, but I don't want to spend 1 hour a day. I only want to listen to Dale. I don't want to listen to Elton. I don't want to listen to Adriaan. I only want to do my own thing. Then your reality will not translate into any success. Your reality is you're going to have a 1-minute car, or you're going to have a 1-minute deal, or you're going to have as small as income as you can. So you need to measure what are you willing to do? And then it's actually almost the same as A for achievable. You should keep a appropriate goal to achieve your car. It sounds to be like you keep a goal to get a car in 7 weeks, unless there's let's say, Josh is coming out of a promotion that is so exciting and it's affordable for you to get to your goal. But you need to have achievable goals. You need to say, listen, this is what I want, and this is how much time I want to put into that. You need to be realistic. Your goal should be realistic. It should exist. You don't want to tell them, I want to buy a house next to Chris Robertson, and we know that there's only 205 or 206 people there, but I want to have a lift going straight to the moon. A lot of people are building these moon stories about network marketing, but the reality is if you follow the principles that will allow you to and have a realistic, like, your goal should be realistic. It should exist. Something that you want to achieve, something that you want to be part of. You need to say, I want to have a farm. I want to have horses like Chris. I want to live like Chris. Then that is a reality because it's in front of you. And then the T, time bound. It's very important for your goal to be time bound. You must know by which date you want to get your car. You can't have that in your mind. I think I want to be a 5K by August. You need to write it down. You need to have, and by that note, if you have a mentor, imagine I phone Dale and I say, Dale, my buddy, I know you're 50K. I'm going to start my own book. I'm going to write my own book. I'm going to have my own book. And my book's name's going to be Through My Eyes. Let's say Through My Eyes. You need to have a mentor, a real mentor, and the mentor will be the following. Dale will ask me next week, without me saying anything, how far are you with your book? And the following week, he will tell me, and I need to tell him. Otherwise, I'm just going to tell him every week, I'm going to start the book. Yeah. You need to have that mindset. When you work with your team, you need to ask the person that says, okay, what's your goal? Write it down and then ask your downline. Where do you want to be in the next month? 5K. So every week you need to remind them, how far are you away from 5K? And that's the mindset, time bound. It's very important for your goal to be time bound. You must know by which date you want to get to your car. Most people don't have, and they never achieve it. And that's what we see every day. You get somebody that joins, oh, what is this happening? Can you hear me?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, I just saw my internet went down, sorry. So now now you're already in, you're equipped, you got your goal in front of you, you've got everything, you're measurable, you're achievable, it's a reality. You don't want to bring up Michael Jackson because he's not with us anymore, so you can't have make money to bring him back. So you need to be realistic, and then you need to put the time in, and you need to duplicate that with your friends and family. Now, my first thing as a network marketer is you excited, you've got all that energy, you saw the presentation that Alton did, you saw the presentation that Chris Bailey did, you saw everything. You said, yes, the money went through your card. Now you're in this business and your upline is going to help you. That's the key part. He's going to cultivate the ground. He's going to give you water. He's going to show you where's your back office, all of that. Now it's your time to invite your friends and family. And this needs to be fun. This needs to be fun. It's very key. The invitation is key, but it also needs to be fun. Once you have your contact list, so you're going to make your contact list. I always tell people, especially in my daily choice, you've got 5 people that's broke, write down their names. You've got 5 people that's super successful, write down their names. You've got 5 people that are in pain, write down their names. You've got 5 people that needs to lose weight. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you need to write down their names. Now you've got a list of 20. A lot of people say, let's do the 100 list. And they never even do it. They're too scared, or I don't know how to. You just go get yourself 20 people, get your upline to work, and let him does the invitation for you. But I'm going to show you some ways for you just to make it easier. Once you have your contact list, the next very crucial part in network marketing training is you should learn how to invite prospects. As you need to invite the prospects on the list so that you are able to show them the presentation. Before inviting, you need to know a few things, like you need to know when is the next Zoom. Although you joined now, you don't want to talk to somebody and now you want to be excited. You've learned from, but you don't know when is the next Zoom. So you need to have date, time, venue, or wherever the presentation is, either on Zoom, on Facebook Live, or at the venue. You need to write down, right, I need to. And you need to have more than one presentation in front of you. Not presentation, but more than one date, more than one venue. So if the guy says, it's recommended to know 2 or 3 presentation slots before talking to a prospect, so that in case your prospect is busy or cannot attend in a slot, you can give him another option then or there during that very conversation. So the minute you are in that conversation to do your invite, you need to be accurate and fast. And you also need to be having more and more dates in your head if he says no, and you can break it down in the same conversation. So here is some key points to remember while inviting a prospect for a business opportunity. First and foremost, invite prospect using a phone and not face-to-face. It's easier to use your phone by having a guy. If I'm having Dale in front of me, I know for a fact, if he knows me, he's going to ask me a lot of questions, and you are not equipped yet. You just said yes yesterday, so you're not equipped yet. So you want to do it on the phone, and you need to be in a hurry. You need to have this in front of you. So invite your prospect using a phone, not face-to-face, because face-to-face invitation prospects try to get more and more information from you. You can avoid this situation while inviting on a phone. Number 2, don't give too much information during the invitation. You don't want to present and invite at the same time. Give as much less information possible during the invitation. More information will lead to more questions from prospects. Just invite. I'm going to give you a quick example. I actually put it down. So I'm going to make a phone call today to Dale. Hi, Dale. I'm a bit in a hurry, as I know, but it's important to share with you that these days I'm working on a project with an international company that's expanding, and I need to have energy and excited about it. And it's a big way in our country. Here in South Africa, I'm using an example. I'm in the process of a shortlisting 2 to 3 key people for expansion. I know you might have a few questions, but as I said, I am in a hurry. Also, I don't wish to give you half information. We'll meet and discuss the things in a much better way. Let me know when can you take out time. That's it. Punt serious, on to the point. You don't do anything else. And then give 2 time choices, like Thursday 7 p.m. or Saturday 9 p.m. So if he says no to the first one, he can actually say yes to the second one, or he says, let's do both. Cool. This is the venue. See you there. Be there sharp on time. Always to have you need to tell people, you need to show them the urgency. You need to show him the urgency of your invite, that this is important, not showing them that you want them there because you want them in your team. You need to tell them how big of a bang this is. This is like next level. You need to be there. So you need to have that posture and excitement. That's the same way you got into this business. And number 3, maintain the curiosity. Curiosity makes you rich, ladies and gentlemen. As you can feel from the above conversation, prospects will be curious, because from that phone call, you will hear the curiosity you can actually then know exactly how to treat him. Maintain the curiosity. As you can feel from the above conversation, prospects will be curious to know what exactly you have found and what you want to share. This will increase turn-up ratio for your presentation. It's very key that you leverage from that. And then number 4, keep your pride. Don't beg your prospect to come to see the presentation. This way, they will never come. And even if they turn up, most of them won't join, as the initial approach gave them the indication that you need them more than any. So you don't want to be a beggar. We are proudly MDC affiliates. We want them to see what they are missing out. You actually want to tell them that I want you first in before I come in. That's the mindset you need to have. And otherwise, you're going to lose your price and your prospect. So, and then, now it's showtime. Guy says, yes. What are we doing? I get so frustrated when I even see it in network marketing. You end up by the presentation. There's an unbelievable, exciting energy. People are going, man, I can't wait for it to start, because we are part of MDC. But your prospect, what do you do at showtime? This is now at the presentation. Follow these simple steps to ensure your presentation goes well for you. Once the prospect reaches, greet him, ask him if he found any difficult to reach. Always look after, be in a consulting mode, and then offer him water or a cool drink, whatever you can. If required, ask your prospect to wait a few minutes till the time things are arranged, although everything should be ready before time. You must value your prospect's time, never be late. Value your prospect's time. If the prospect is very well known to you, then edification starts. If he's very well known to you, then introduce him to your upline. It will be better your upline shows the network marketing business presentation. Very important. If you want a higher chances of sign up, edify your upline. It's very key. Edification, third-party validation. You need to edify your upline. And then number 4, set your prospect while your upline or anyone else is giving the presentation, and keep making notes so that your prospect senses the value of what is being shared. One thing what was strange to me, even if you got a guest with you in the hall, you actually need to forget about him, but he is there. In your mindset on the outside, you forget about him. In the inside, you know he's sitting, but being so excited about this company, you are looking at the presentation for the 2nd or 5th or 100th time, but your prospect sitting next to you must feel that you are actually so excited that he lose out. He wants to see what you make notes and be excited. And if something happens, talk. Don't create nuisance during presentations. Keep a good ambience. Don't talk to your presentation. You've got a lead that's presenting for you. So you not want to talk while he's talking. Oh, what do you think of this? And did you see that? I'm using this. You take his concentration away. Keep your mouth shut. Talk Talk with the presenter. As the presenter talk, just say, whatever the case may be, and write down notes as if you are all alone in that room. And then my closing tips, that is working for me. Always ask open-ended questions like, what did you like most? Products, plan, or both? Don't be a fool asking, did you like what you saw? If your prospect says no, then what? Then you've got egg in your face because you don't know what to say. So you don't ask, did you like what you saw? What if the prospect says no? What are you going to say? If required, again, introduce your upline to the prospect so that his doubts can be cleared, not you. Let your upline do the doubts. If required, make your prospect meet with other successful leaders. That's leveraging from other people's stories. Steal other people's stories so that they can share their testimonial stories with the prospects. Number 4, ensure the prospect doesn't feel that you are desperate to get him enrolled. Rather be cool from outside and never reflect to need him. But you should be desperate from inside, not outside. And number 5, you must listen to the prospect very carefully. That's consulting mode, ladies and gentlemen. We're not selling, we're in consulting mode. Listen to the prospect very carefully when he's asking questions during the conversation. By paying full attention, you will learn what exactly is bothering your prospect. Maybe he has money issues. Maybe he's not trusting the industry or the company or any other reason. You will only find out if you give solution, if you are very attentive. So you need to have that mindset that I'm going to listen and leverage. Then make sure you take note, record button on when your prospect talks. What does he need? Can I help you with $1,000 a week? Can I help you with $100 a week? Get into consulting mode. And then he will say, okay. And then after that, you ask him, in how many hours a day can you give me to get to that goal? And that's the exciting part. Now, I believe there's 3 C's. Thank you so much, Dale. There's 3 C's in life: choices, chances, and changes. You must make a choice to take a chance or your life will never change. That's coming from me, Gooi Milies. I hope you guys took some notes and I hope it's valuable for you guys. All I can tell you, stay close to the fire, go to your upline, go to his upline, just follow everything that goes up and help your team to get where they are. By default, you will get what you want. God bless. Thank you so much, Dale, for allowing me to share my screen.
Adriaan, I'm ready to sign up again. Fantastic job. Fantastic. Everything you said was spot on. A couple of things you said that I love is the fact, and I think I see this so often, when you say keep your pride, you have to have the mindset that you're doing every person you talk to a favor by showing them what we're doing. Okay? You're not begging people to get in this business. They are lucky enough to be in your presence as you present them with something that could change their lives. You've got to have that mindset, and it's so true. And when you talk about consulting, you're right. I mean, people want to know you care, and so they're gonna. If they have a concern and you're not addressing the concern, then they don't think you care. So you got to show them that you care. You got to talk to them long enough so you understand what their why is, why they want to be in this business, what would change in their life if they were in this business. And then you talked about goal setting. Once you know what they need, then you just need to walk them through how to get there and a time frame to reach it. And so everything you said was so spot on. I saw earlier that Chris Robinson was on here. Is he still here? I think he might have had to go on to his next meeting, but I wanted to acknowledge he was on the call. But I don't see him now. But again, the everything you said, just fired me up again. Just hearing it again, that all the value to what we are offering and how we're doing the right thing by presenting people on this. I mean, it just fires me up. So thank you so much. We're getting close to the end of our call. I was wondering if there was anything, Adriaan, you'd like to just say at the end, some final words.
Well, Dale, first and foremost, thank you again for allowing me to be your guest tonight. Something that I've learned over the years, and I made the biggest mistake. I was on so many trainings, and after the training, I'm still going to do my own thing. Where you can actually write down and start tomorrow morning, or what, I don't know what time it is in the rest of the world, but starting right now and say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Adriaan's advice. I'm going to try it out. What do you got to lose? I'm going to try it out, and I'm going to, I know for a fact, Dale, you're going to share this as well. I will actually share all the slides if I have to. I'll send it to you as well. But if you take this and you put it in a reality, and every time you get to a presentation and you say, but this is what I've done, I want to do it, and then guess what's going to happen? You're just going to get better in it, because the more you start using your bicycle when you were little, the more you got all that scariness got away, until you were like, I don't care to fall anymore because I won't. So it's a learning curve. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. But one thing I do know, if you don't try it, you're not going to know it. So once you implicate it and you start taking massive action to say, first and foremost, I'm going to start writing down my goals. I want to put my car that I want to drive. I want to put my house. I want to do whatever it takes. I'm going to put all over what I need. And then start living, and then have a plan, a goal planner in front of you to say, Monday to Friday. You know what I actually want to add is, we as humans wants to give 8 to 10 hours a day by a job. We also get so scared of our boss, we don't even want to take a wee. And sometimes in the mornings, we will actually shout at our children on our way to work not to be late. Now imagine you turn that same mindset, that same scaredness towards your logging details. Your logging details become your boss to say, I need to be every hour that I'm off. If I'm late, I'm going to get a warning from my daily choice. Stop wasting hours. Stop wasting every minute. And my goal right now, make it or not, I need to be 100K by month end. So for me, I need to plan towards that. What's my plan? I need to get people to 25K. I need to get people to 5K. I need to get people to 10K. So that's my mindset. Okay, I've got this one in Singapore. I've got South Africa there. My mindset is I need to plant the right seeds and equip and cultivate my ground. I can't go sit and say 100K is just going to come from Josh because he likes Cape Town. I need to have massive impact, and having you guys on this call and having all Elton Patterson's leadership and Chris Robertson being on fire and everybody else, and then give it back to the people that stay close to the fire. I've got a guy on the call today. Yeah, I see him. Jan is on the call. He hit 2 1Ks in one day yesterday. Congratulations, Jan. But you know why? He's staying close to the fire. He's consistent and he's hitting the bat. If you don't hit the bat, you're not going to get the ball. You need to hit the bat, and until the 6 is going to come, you need to hit the bat. And then everything that is happening is going to happen if you make it happen. It's not going to start if you don't do anything about it. So thank you for this unbelievable platform every Monday night. I can't wait for next Monday. I'll be on the call. And this is unbelievable. We've got what it takes. Debt-free company, a product that works, and a compensation plan that pays. I don't need more. And then on top, I'm going to give you a free marketing tool. Man, that is like having Christmas every day. Phil Reynolds and Dale Franklin, I love you guys. Can't wait to meet you and give you a beer hug. Love you guys.
Well, thank you, Adriaan. I want you to do one last thing. I want you to give everybody your schedule for your weekly training so they know.
100%. Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, if you know anyone in the South African continent, in the South African country, our Monday night, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'll give you the link right now. It's 441 656 6018, and that will be the same time as this call. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's not 8 o'clock call. So 441. There, Melinda, I've just added it. So thank you so much, Melinda. So that's our Zoom call, Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday and Fridays. And then on a Wednesday in Cape Town, South Africa, every night at 8, we have a live presentation for over 100 people. We got a nice venue. Based on COVID rules, we need to stay to the rules, in Hermanus, Hermanus, in Cape Town, South Africa, Hermanus. So we'll have a live event every Wednesday. And every Thursday, we'll have a live event. If you can unmute Jock can give the address. In Johannesburg, South Africa, there will be a live event. Jock, can you type it in the chat? Jock is running with Maddie. They're running the Johannesburg live presentation every Thursday. And then there is some Super Saturdays that we're going to do once a month on month end on a Saturday, where we're going to have the whole Cape Town come together from 9 in the morning, live events till 12, almost like a social where you can invite people. And then also in Johannesburg, also on month end from 9 to 12, there will be a social where you have just fun with the team, meet and greet, and we're going to have fun. And you can bring your guests, and they will see the fear of loss, and they're just going to join. And then we know for a fact that Chris Robertson is coming to South Africa again, and I believe some other leaders as well. So it's all about being consistent. We've got a WhatsApp group. We're also on Telegram, the Team Win Telegram. And yeah, that's basically it. So Wednesday nights in Cape Town in Hermanus, and then in Saturdays, Thursday nights in Johannesburg. We're also going to do presentations in Cape Town in the week, but we don't have a venue yet. Our venue has let us down based on COVID, so we're busy working on that. But I will send that to you, Dale, and then you can also run it on one of your Monday nights. But I really want to thank you for everything you do for the entire team. Since I joined this company, there's a Monday with Dale, and it's unbelievable. And for Reynolds, your leadership in Africa and everything you guys do for the African continent, we love you, and thank you so much, and God bless.
Thank you, Adriaan. Jacques, if you can unmute yourself, you can also give that address that you like.
Yes, yeah, thanks, because I can't copy and paste it. The address, thanks, Dale, for opportunity there. Adriaan, just to get that address through quickly. It is Shop 11, Shopping Complex in Kilian Street. That will be Cinderella in Boksburg.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Thanks, Dale.
You're welcome. So again, thank you, Adriaan, for coming on today. You did a fantastic job, as you always do. I want to thank everybody who came on today, and people that come on so religiously on every Monday, so that I'm not sitting here all by myself. And I want you. You know, I hope you guys really understand me. I want you to all succeed. I will do whatever I need to do to help you succeed, whether you're on my team or not. I have a sincere feelings for all of you. I love you all. I want you to succeed. And the beautiful thing about this type of business, as I've said 1,000 times before, is you never have to worry about your own success. If you help your team succeed, you will automatically succeed by default. So what a beautiful way to build a business. So having said all that, we're at the end of our hour. I thank you all for coming on. Look forward to seeing you next week. If anybody needs me for anything, feel free to reach out to me during the week. And I love you all, and have a fantastic, successful week.